Hello friends. So in the last video, what we have seen, like we have created a basic HTML form, and in which we have utilized the form group utilities. So now we will focus more on the coding part now. Like we have created a HTML structure. Now we just need to make it functional, how it will look like. So now let's start the coding part. So here we have added employee skill, all those things. So now let's update those functions that we need to work on. So firstly we have these fields. So now we have now we are adding the new employees. So here we can do so here we also need to create a function that will return the fields that are associated with each employee. So here we can create a group. Under that we can define all those fields, like what we have defined fields here. First name we have defined, and we have defined last name, and means these form control name and these fields should be same. So we also need to check, like, is this field same or not. So here let's add, but this is an array, it has multiple values, this skills has. So now this is employee. So what name we have taken, first name last name, because n should be capital here. Now let's so now we need to add those employees. So if someone user added any employees, so here we need to push it under the main employees array. So that one is the main employee array. So under that we are going to push the data, the employee data. This is by default data that we are going to add. And now what we have, so this thing we are already calling here in the new employee. So what skill set we are making it by default. And now if let's coming to the remove employee. So here, like, if here we just need to pass the employee index, and with that we can pass the data. We can remove it from there, like employees. So in this employee consists of all the data, and here I told you we need to use the remove at function, and that we can simply pass the index and it will remove that employee index. And now this is the employee part. Now if I come into the skill part, let's work on that. So now there is some issue in the controls. So now let's see what how it's breaking. So it is breaking at dot controls. Okay, so let's resolve that error. So we are using employees ID at other places. Okay, employees, and we have employees here also. Okay, we have employees here also. Okay, we are defining the new employees there. So under the new employee we are okay, we are doing all those things. We are passing the data. Okay, because as we do development, it is natural to come errors, and you need to check the syntax and all those things to fix those errors. So what errors it is getting? So we have defined the first name, and we have defined the last name. We have defined the skills part. Okay. So we have defined all those fields that are required. So now, okay, let's complete the skill part also, then we can check the error later, like what. because most of the things we have completed. Here, let's put this also so that you can check what data it's providing. Currently, we are getting an voltage of data control, so it is not taking the employees' data. Okay. Okay, so why it is not taking employees' data? Uh, let's check it out. We are defining the data here, and we have the data here also. Employees. Okay, let's check it later. Let's complete the skill part also, then we can parallelly check why it's not working. So now with the skills, we also need to do the same things. Like we will take tests because we are defining three properties there. We have a skill, we have experience, and we have labor. So we are taking these three values, and these all are string we have. So as a skill, experience, label. Okay, these are the things we have. And this employee skills, what where we need to add, we need to add it at uh, particular employees. So here we also need to find pass the employee index so that you can add the skill to the particular element employee index. And here we just need to check get that skills section, and with that uh, it will return that form array, and return form array because skills is an array, so we are using that. Now we have add employee skill. So on the add employee skill, so what we need to do, we need to call the same function employee skills, and that are employee index. Here we need to add same thing here also employee index, and employee index we need to pass. And here we can define push, and here we need to push those skills that we define. We also need to work on the employee remove employee skills. Same remove at function we need to use it here also, but it is more filtered like this dot employee skills, and under that we need to pass the index and remove it. And here we need to pass the skill index also because what skill we need to remove. So here, so now let's cross check if everything is fine or not. So here we are passing okay, that's correct. And here we need to pass both the index. Okay, so currently we are not passing any index. Let's pass both the index here also. Now let's check more. Add employee skill, we already checked. Employee skills, we need to pass the employee index. That is perfect. And on removing the employee, we also need to pass the index. So here let's pass this also. Let's check how it's working now. Yeah, perfect, it's working now. So here add some data, add some data. This is React, this is Angular. We can define all the data. And okay, we have not added the submit button, so let's add the submit button also. So here, if I remove that thing, employee data will be cleared. Okay, that's perfect. So now let's add the submit button also, so that uh, we can see our data here. So, but as you can see here, it has displaying all the data that we submitted. If I date it here, submit the data, let's see. So now you are getting the updated data, whatever you filled it there. So this way you can easily implement your form. I think we have covered most of the points that we discussed in the presentation and in the other two videos. So yeah, keep watching and let me know if there is any issue. You can comment here. Thanks guys for watching.